So at least Sony is doing something good. Maybe Sony, but at least Capcom is doing something good. Doing an update to remove censorship, which I like that. That is a good move. Props down. So with that, you know what? Since this vlog, it's kind of a bit short, might as well add something here. So speaking of still censorship, Spike Chunsoft actually also showed a JRPG, Zanki Zero, Last Beginning. It's a really dark JRPG. However, when they market this, they're trying to make it to a positive, but what they did, of course, come on, reality check. You know it's not a positive. Censorship is never a positive thing, but they're trying to make that to a positive spin, which is, I think, you know what, all I can say is, don't take it personal, kiss my ass. But basically what happened is, one of the game they basically showed apparently has censorship. And people basically already comment that, oh great, why am I going to buy this if it's censored? And the sad part is that even the Steam version for this game is also censored. So again, yeah, it is. It could be Sony. And yeah, they did respond to this in the GDC award. And they basically respond was, we didn't have a choice. It's either we bring the game out outside of Japan or we won't. And all that hard work we did was basically down the drain. Okay, I understand that part of down the drain. Yes. The reason why also Seren Kagura burst renewal, they just basically decided to accept what Sony's policy rule and remove the Intisimi mode is because the game was already far ahead to its development. What do you want to do? Just, stop because of your principle? There's a time, like believe me, I always take my principle really, in a high note. I take that with pride. But I do understand where they're coming from. Like, hey, you developed it so hard, the stress, everything just to make a living, and all suddenly, there's a censorship because whatever. And they said we didn't have a choice because we already in long development for this game. Well, here's my response to this. First of all, there's always a choice. Stick to your gun and say, you know what? Oh, censorship, we're not going to bring it to Sony. We're going to go to another platform. Maybe Switch. Maybe Steam. So there is always a choice. To some extent, yes. There's always a choice. So by saying, we didn't have a choice, that's a cop-out and a weak answer. I'm sorry, Spike Chunsoft. You got to be better than that. That is weak. However, I'll give them a defense here, and that is one thing. If the censorship was a regulatory version, it was under regulation by the ESRB. ESRB said, yeah, you want this M-rated game, you have to fix this, this, and this, then I'm not going to argue with that. No argument for me. I understand where they're coming from because, remember, the ESRB is part of the government. They have to abide by the law. That makes sense. Even if it's M-rated, someone maybe not into video games said, that's not worth M-rated. That's going to be AO in my opinion. Whatever, the ESRB, they got that power. Can't do anything about it. Regulation, okay, I get it. That makes sense. However, if it was because it was Sony basically being a prick, again, #grow up Sony, and said, nope, we just don't want like this, tone it down, then yes, you do have a choice. Not bring it to the PlayStation 4, put it on hold, put it on Steam, put it on the Switch. So yeah, the answer if we didn't have a choice, no, that's not going to fly unless it's an ESRB. If the ESRB said it, fine, then you can't do anything about it. But if it was just Sony being pricks, then no, you have a choice there. And I'm sorry if I sound like assy here to Spike Chunsoft, but this is not the first game. Apparently there are other games that they basically going to publish, and yeah, there's still censorship, man. There's still censorship. It's already one good move from Capcom with DMC5, but with this got to end somewhere. It's already past April the 1st, so what's Jim Ryan's doing? Hopefully he get rid of this censorship, but I don't know what's going to happen because right now this is just utterly bullshit. Alright, I just want to add this to anyone who supports this company. I have no problem with the company But I have to call out the company on this particular situation. Okay, I don't know if it's true or not, but I got this credit to one angry gamer. And apparently on Steam, especially if you're in the community for Spike Chunsoft, apparently people are talking about, of course, the censorship. Of course, if you know Zanki Zero and another game, well, I don't know about the other game, but Zanki Zero, and I said it before, is censored. They did admit that they try to make it a positive spin, but in GDC they did say that it isn't unfortunate. It's because they didn't have a choice. And I said it before, if it was a regulation with the ESRB, then yeah, I have no problem with it. It is what it is. But if it was just because of Sony's being prickhead, yeah, you could have probably made it uncensored on Steam, which you didn't. You parodied both PS4 and Steam version. That's why people were very upset. With that said, apparently when people talk about censor and they're like basically complaining about it, it is a complaint. Even so, you're letting your voice heard. And apparently, again, I don't know if it's true or not, Spike Chunsoft apparently are blocking it. Like, they're removing the thread, they're deleting it. And if it is true to Spike Chunsoft, not cool, man. Not cool. Yeah, I mean, you're going to be called out on what you did. And I understand that you probably had your own reason. But to do something like that, to basically censor something you're censored, yeah, that's not cool. Like I said, if it's true that they're actually doing this, that's not cool. If it's just some weird error on it, then that's fine. It'll always fix itself. But yeah, so again, Spike Chunsoft, I get it that in the case with Zanki Zero, you probably had your own reason. You said you didn't have a choice. However, like I said, if you're trying to silence people giving their opinion about the censorship, which lately it is being stupid. I mean, well, give credit to Sony. Hashtag grow up Sony. Yeah, so gotta call out Spike Chunsoft about that one. Hopefully, a lot of this being rectified. Like I said, Capcom kind of rectified it with Devil May Cry 5 on the PlayStation 4. The latest update did remove censor. So like I said, it is a possibility. Hopefully, when this changes, yeah, it is just really just so stupid with Sony. I don't know. And apparently they've done this before in the past. Links in the description box on Matt Siemens' video on Arrogant Sony. Apparently there's been a history about this. I might do a response in the long run with this one, but yeah, that's a good one. But again, Spike Chunsoft, if it is true you guys doing this, not cool. And if it's not, then there's something wrong with Steam's community page. With that, I'll see you guys later.